So one of the things you may be wondering about is how do you get extra credit in the course? And I give you a lot of different ways to earn extra credit throughout the semester. So in order to figure out the different ways to earn extra credit, navigate to the folder that says extra credit. In this case, we have projects and extra credit. And then one of the items listed, in addition to the folders about the projects, is this extra credit assignment. Now, there's a couple things to know about extra credit. In this case, you can earn up to 28 points of extra credit, which results in about a 5% score increase to your grade, which is pretty generous. So for example, let's say you have an 85% in the course, but you earned all 28 points of extra credit. That means your 85% is actually a 90%, which is giving you an A. So this is actually quite a bit of points if you choose to take advantage of it. There's going to be tons of different ways during the semester to earn extra credit, all of which are listed here. This is just a preliminary list. I will be constantly adding to this list when I hear about different events going on at the school or in the community, or as various assignments are churned in, because a lot of different assignments have extra credit components to them. So for example, the first one I want to talk about in depth, because I don't really talk about it elsewhere, is this BioCafe discussion board. So you can earn extra credit by posting a thread with information or answering a student's question in the BioCafe discussion board. And for every time you do that, you can earn half a point of extra credit with a cap of 5 points of extra credit. So what I mean by that is you go over here to the discussion board. One of the discussion boards that will be open and available all semester is this first one, the BioCafe. The BioCafe is meant as a catch-all if you have questions about the course, questions about an assignment, if you found something really cool that applies to something we're talking about, or probably most importantly, the way that this discussion forum gets used is sharing your weekly guide answers. Remember, I will not give you the answer to those, nor will you need to turn them in for points. The point of the weekly guide is to stimulate your thinking, and typically the questions and activities in those guides are things I do in class with my face-to-face class. So this discussion forum is your opportunity to share your answers and collaborate with your peers about those answers. I will definitely jump in case someone is telling you wrong information or if you guys are struggling. So don't think, oh, I'm never going to get the answers to these. I will be jumping in if I see something wrong, or if I see a really good answer, I'll let you guys know that as well. So if I click into the BioCafe, you're not going to see anything because I'm making this video over summer. I am posting or looking at a previous course. And if you take a look, a lot of these answers for week 13, answers for week 10, drinking water process, so someone had some more information about that. Questions about different assignments and projects in the course, things like that. So every time you post on here, if you're asking a question, you won't get points, but if you answer a question, you will. If you share your weekly guide answers, that's a half a point of extra credit. If you comment on someone's answers and say, oh, well, I agree with this and this, but I got a different answer for this, you get a half point of extra credit. So this is a really great tool for you, and I'm giving you extra credit to take advantage of this tool. So let me just talk about very shortly a couple other things about extra credit. In this table, it's going to list different things you can do. For example, complete extra ESA activities. And it says, take pictures, click on this extra credit title and submit the pictures. What I mean by that is that some extra credit opportunities you're going to submit as an assignment to the extra credit assignment. So just click on extra credit and then follow the steps I tell you. So in this case it says submit the pictures along with 2 to 3 sentences of what you did. And I would do that here. I would write a submission, I would attach files, etc. Now you can do this multiple times during the semester. Every time you click on extra credit, there will be a button on the right-hand side that says Submit New. In case you've already submitted something before, you can just submit something else and I'll grade that and add that to your total. And then finally, these assignments have due dates. You can't just be like, oh, I'll do this during the semester and then submit it all at the last minute. There are due dates for these, so pay attention to those. Some of these due dates are the same as the assignment they're related to. So for your first ESA, if you bring people with you to the event, well, your first ESA is due on October 13th. You need to turn in the extra credit, or in this case, tell me that you brought people with you, just in your assignment itself. This is not something you're going to submit in extra credit. It's just when you submit the assignment, I will see if there was any extra credit that you completed in that assignment. Very important, because extra credit is a gift. I am very strict with the deadlines for these. If you are submitting something that is for extra credit after the deadline, you don't get the extra credit. And that's really to just keep on top of everything. And if you can't get it turned in by the due date, did you really deserve that extra credit in the first place? So just pay attention to the due dates. Most of them make sense. They're either with the assignment themselves, or I give you a couple days to complete something. That's pretty much all I've got. Keep coming back to this list. I will be updating this list constantly over the semester. Also, if you hear about something that you're like, wow, this is a cool environmental presentation, I think that the professor would think this is a good extra credit opportunity, definitely send it my way. I'll let you know if I'll take it for extra credit, and if so, I'll not only message you back, but I'll also post it here so that it's available to everyone. So with that, if you have any questions, go ask in the Bio Cafe.